Hello everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark video. It's Friday, which means it's Arkonomics Day. Arkonomics is a series where we talk about market trends and shit and just kind of see where things have went. I mean, I don't have a crystal ball, I'm just some dude on the internet who makes videos. I know just about as much as the next guy, but hey, opinions are opinions and that's why you come here. For better or for worse. This is the price of blue crystals on West right now. 34, 32, depending on where you're looking. Pretty reasonable prices, all things considered. I'm very not used to the prices of things on West being so massively inflated. Not massively inflated due to the excessive amount of bots on the region. Whatever that may be, whyever that may be, it's nice to see that the things aren't super inflated. As far as things like Arehas go, I mean, here you'll notice I'm crafting my Prime Areha Fusion mats with relics. Well, my friends, that is because relics finally kind of been cheaper. On God, for real, for real. It is still very much worth crafting Arehas. How many 60s are there? 330k. I'm just gonna insta-sell. I don't care. I will bring out the calculator just for a few of you guys and gals out there who are unsure, I guess, is the best way to say it. So here's the crafting calculator. latools.com, la-tools.com. You know this crafting calculator. It's linked in my Stronghold video. It's linked everywhere. I mean, shit, if I remember, I'll throw it in the link. I'll throw the link in the description of this video as well. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking up in Lost Ark the price of fish. So let's do 11.63. What is pearls at? Pearls do be at 12 still. And what is carp looking like? Carp is looking like 75. And then we take a look at the price of relics. We take a look here. We got 14 for the green relic. We've got 68 for the white relic. And we've got 84 for the blue relic. And then the price at which you're going to sell the Areha Fusion mat for, which is 59. We take a look here. Fish are now better, but during the period in which I think it was relics were like 60 gold, like blue relics were 60 gold. I think it was more like this. You can see. I think it was actually closer to like 71 gold. But you can see at like 71 gold, the blue relics. This would have been more money. Relics. That is to say, it is important to keep track of this now. Because on West, usually... Well, not usually. On West, 100,000% of the time, the go-to would always be fish. Always, 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 without question. But now, for whatever reason, bots... server merge, region merge that is imminent, who knows what. The prices of this shit actually makes it able to be beaten by other things. I even heard through a friend of a friend that meat was doing pretty decent, and meat was actually one of the best things to craft whatchamacallits with, fusion mats with. I'm just gonna calculate the meat price real quick, just for fun. I don't think meat will be better at the current prices, but maybe it will. No. But you actually do make profit with meat right now, which is incredibly not normal, for West at least. Again, your mileage may vary on whatever server you're on, but for West, this is very different, and I wanted to bring this up because I think it's worth mentioning. That being said, let's actually do some Arkonomic stuff. So, I guess we'll just start off by trade skill prices, since we just went over trade skill stuff. You saw the price of everything. Fish are unremarkable, and nothing has really changed in terms of fish pricing. It's been about the same as it's been. Nothing too crazy there. As far as relics go, relics have been, again, pretty much the same. Honestly, as far as trade skill prices go in general, aside from like intraday fluctuations, the actual long-term price point of them seems to be about the same. As far as honing mats go, I do want to touch base on the honing material game. We do have Theamine coming out in about 4 or 5 days. 4 to 5 days. Theamine Hard, 1630. Theamine Normal, 1610. Leapstones, Radiant specifically, are at 65 gold. I think, reasonably, if they were going to go up, they would have went up as much as they're going to. I mean, it's possible that people do some, like, last-minute honing, but I would not hold your breath for it. So, I probably am going to sell my Leapstones because I want the gold, and I think it's only going to go down from here. If I was super sweaty Lord, I probably would have sold them before the initial drop went down with the breaker stuff, but I wasn't playing the game too actively, so I didn't really care too much. As far as things go, though, I think it's reasonable to expect Radiance to only go down from here. Main reason being the new Guardian raid, the 1630 Guardian raid, will be dropping, I believe it's double the Leapstones as Frog does. So, the few characters that are 1630 will be doubling their daily Leapstone generation. In addition to, I think, there being less pressure to hone in general. But again, I could be completely wrong. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, that's all this shit is, really, is just people sharing their opinions with each other and seeing what sticks. You know? Not relic prices. Elixir fragment prices, exactly the same as they've been. 35 gold for a purple, around 75 to 80 gold for a legendary. I think it's reasonable to say that this is sort of the price point for both of them, and we're not going to be seeing any massive fluctuation one way or the other from them. Refined obliteration stones dropped to about 30 gold. They have been about here for a little while. I mean, it is very cheap, all things considered, but it also makes sense as to why it's very cheap. Blue stones are 3 gold, but sometimes you can see them up for 2. If they sell for 2, you're getting the same gold as 1, so if you're selling them for 2, you might as well sell them for 3. But if you're selling them for 2, you might as well either sell them for 1 or 3, because you get the same amount of gold either way. I mean, yeah, I guess you delete a little bit of gold from the economy if you sell it for 2 gold, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Marvelous Leaps are 12 gold, which is unsurprising because you hardly need any of these, especially if you're using the events that we currently have, the Descend in the Darkness and the Super Makoko Express, to hone up a character. You hardly need any Leapstones at all, which is good. Last thing on the agenda, I do want to check out Sidereal Energy. Sidereal Energy looking like it's peaking at almost 1.6 mil, just under 1.6 mil. Average day price has been slowly trending down. Used to be almost 8. Now it's fucking 1.6 basically, which is a massive difference for an item, especially an item that expensive. You know? Let's take a look at level 10 gems, and then we'll head off the episode. Oops, did not mean to put epic. Normal? Overall. Yes. Okay, so level 10 cooldown gem is 172k, 172, 173. So it looks like 172, 173 for a coolie. What is a damage sitting at? We gonna be like 380? Oh, even less. 369. This is very good. This is very, very good to finally see. 369, 369, 370, 370, 370, 370. Damage gems are finally going down a lot, and I think this makes sense. So the value of gold is definitely stabilizing in a good way. It's not inflating, it's deflating. It's good. There's many reasons as to why that's the case. Less bots is definitely possible contributing factor. But obviously having Frog still helps too. Whether or not Frog is as good as it used to be or not is debatable. I mean, obviously it's not as good as it used to be, but it is still good, and it is still in the game for a very long time because they extended it. So more gold going out, people doing last minute honing, more gold going out, etc., etc. It's all good. Inflation is generally not good. Believe you me. that is to say, that is it for this week's episode of Arkonomics. Thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I will see you guys all in the next one. I am out. I appreciate all of you, my YouTube members. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you all. I'm outie. Bye.